Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Home Skillet, and it's my first time making a video. So, um, making this video, I am opening the Superior V6 box by thatspidermanbooth.com, and this is the first. I already opened it, so I'm not gonna be as enthusiastic as I was earlier. But I just had to make a video on this just to show what a grand prize I got this box. I've seen other people get them. I decided, well, it's my chance to jump on one. I got one back in September when they went on sale, and it was worth the wait. I waited. I got it on September 21st when I bought it. So I got in the mail today. So it was well worth the wait, and I just want to make a video on it to let you know what you could potentially win in one of these boxes. So let's go from here. So as soon as you open it, you see they got the V7 coming out on Black Friday. Probably gonna order one again. Check it out. Get this little red Christmas gift bag, or what we're gonna call it, and open that up. And I believe like only one out of every 4 boxes got this gift. It's a jump drive. It's their logo. I feel like Peter. It goes on their 2.0 mystery boxes on their site on that spidermanboo.com, and on their side is the Superior box logo. And as you can see, there's the jump drive, and I believe it flips out. Pretty nifty, pretty neat. It's original. I wouldn't have thought of something like that for a giveaway, but got one. Can't complain it. Like I said, I already opened this. I couldn't wait. Got it this morning. I was opening, unbox it tonight, but I just couldn't wait. And if I was as enthusiastic as I was earlier when I found what I won, I'd have been cussing, and I don't know how to edit all that out yet. So it just says V6 now. Like I said, I got the V7 for Black Friday towards the end of the month. Open it up. You got your Superior box. So pretty neat. I like the box. But when I left the box up earlier, what's that? I was like, don't, I was just like, okay, so let's check it out. I've seen a couple other people win this, and I was really surprised I got one. It's the Spawn 301 cover, autographed by Todd McFarlane. As you can see, it's number 97 of 301. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna get a frame for that. And I might actually get the 301, try to order it. And I believe, from my understanding, the V7, they got some exclusives, or they'll be in a giveaway for that box. And I don't know if it's every box or every other box or 1 in 4 like they did with the jump drive. But I'm happy with that. Even if this was the only thing I got out of this that was signed or as exclusive, I would have been happy just with this. Like I said, I can't complain. So you open it up. Like I said, opened it earlier. Couldn't wait. And those that don't know what the spidermanbooth.com is, you can join on Mondays, on Insta Mondays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Central, so when it comes on 7 o'clock my time. But like I say, you can go to YouTube or Instagram. When you place an order with this company, your order number for your order is your ticket number. And the first part of the show, he draws 3 numbers from any order that's been ordered, and you can win. And he has like some nice comics he gives away. What can I put it? They're not exactly unicorns, but they are grail and really high-end comics he gives away. Some of them are CGC graded. I won twice under. First time I think I won was on his birthday back in early September. I won one of the facsimile reprints of New Mutants 98, where I got the first appearance of Deadpool's reprint from this year. But I got it, sent it in the CGC. I got that back. It was a 9.8. And then I won again where my number was drawn, and I won first appearance of Gambit on Uncanny X-Men 268 or 260. It was 260 something. I can't think of the top of my head, but I won that. And so after you open it, got your comics right here. You get 10 of them with this box. I think with the previous V5 box, it was 5 comics, but you were guaranteed a signature or a CGC signatured comic. And with this one, they took, and it also came with a shirt, the V5. Well, this one doesn't come with a shirt. You get 10 comics, and well, I'll just show you. In this box in the V6, I know they had some NYCC Comic Con or New York Comic Con exclusives, which I was really hoping to get, was the Spawn 300 gold or silver foiled comic, which I didn't get. I got something a heck of a lot better, and well, let's go. I'll just show you, and you guys can see from here. Batman, Arkham Dreams. Its autograph has 2 signatures on it, I believe. One, I believe that's top one there is a signature, or if it's just one big signature, I'm not sure, but pretty neat. I'm not too familiar with this comic, but it's signed. I can't complain there. It's a nice pull, you know, for a prize. Next one I got, this one's signed. This is one with 2 signatures. I am not too sure who these two are. I'll have to kind of dig into it and venture into it. I think JPG McFly, the guy that puts on the show for that Spiderman booth, I believe he actually may have worked on this comic. I'm not too sure. I have to. But on this comic here, I got a certificate of authenticity. Sorry. It says here it's a. This certificate of authenticity certifies that this is one of the 600 copies available of Arrow number 3 exclusive Virgin variant, number 166 of, I believe it says 600. So check that out. Sorry for the glare. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it's worth $40, says. Yeah, if you're not familiar with these comics, if you get these comics, you get with them. If they're like above $15, they'll put a sticker in the corner to let you know the value of the comic. And I'm not too familiar with this comic, but I can honestly say it's still a nice cover, nice comic. Oh, there's a familiar face, Joker. It's worth $300, says here. Sorry for my lighting, fellas. Our YouTube fans. Joker, Year of the Villain 1. Looks like he's looking right at you. I definitely want to wake up in the dark and see that smiling at me. I know that. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Another $30 comic. That's... Oh yeah, I should have mentioned in the beginning that this mystery box, this V6, is worth $250, and they say you get either the equate or more of that comic value. So far I got a 40, a 30, a 30. That's 100, plus 2 signed comic books. So I'm pretty sure I'm well over halfway what I put in for a $250 for this box in value in comics already. I believe this looks like something maybe X-Men. I'm not too familiar with who that feller is. If I get this to focus, there we go. I probably should have looked in the back and see, but it's probably Unknown Comics. Not familiar, but I believe that looks like Cyclops with the Unishades he's got on there. I'm not sure that's what it's called, but I did open this one earlier because it was an NYCC exclusive from this year. And I did not get this chick's name, but you can see there it's NYCC exclusive. This is one of the comics that was there was a few NYCC comics that were promised to be in these boxes, and this is just one of them. And At first, I know some people I got these comics out that was Wonder Woman, but I'm not too sure who she is. I will have to look into that later. Oh yes, this is one that I am actually getting sent off to CGC to get graded and slabbed. It's a NYCC exclusive variant edition of Absolute Carnage. I don't know if you can see that there. Absolute Carnage, the Immortal Hulk. And this is like a homage cover to the original Hulk #1, where it shows Bruce Banner turn into the Hulk, the Grey Hulk. Well, this is Hulk now turned into the Hulk version of Carnage. Thought that was kind of a nice little throwback, homage. And this is one of the NYCC exclusives. Black Cat. I'm not really familiar with her comics, but if I was Roger Rabbit, I'm pretty sure I'd be wanting to meet her in the cartoon world. But it's a $30 comic, virgin cover, and it's pretty nice. This one here I did look at earlier. It's I believe this is a Vampirella. I believe this comic here. So not too familiar with that comic series, I guess, but it's $40, worth $40. So I believe when I last checked, I was at 100. So this would be 40, 30. I might have missed one. Maybe I was worth 20 or 30, but I'm definitely at $170 worth of comics. And here's the last comic that's in this 1 out of 10. And when I flipped this one over, I was actually halfway through the box earlier when I was going through it this morning. I just couldn't wait anymore. And I said some things loud that I shouldn't repeat on here because I couldn't believe I actually pulled this comic. And I'd like to give a shout out to JPG McFly and thank you and your company for, I know it was random. I mean, they don't like purposely put these comics or their comics in with certain, it's just kind of like a, if I understood correctly, it's like a number generator. So like certain ones, or they just throw a box together. They don't know who they're going to, and then they just throw a label on it, from what I understand. So they don't know which comics had what in it. But I did not get the comic book I wanted, which was way underrated from this one. This was like definitely, I believe in my mind, a grail pick or a grail pull that I got. I'm lucky I got it. Thank my lucky stars. And the one I did want was the Spawn 300. There was a gold foil and a silver foil, and I believe he said they had 15 of the Spawn silver foil, and then they had like 8 Spawn 300 gold foil edition comic covers. And they said 2 got pulled at their LA Comic Con show, I believe, and so there was like 6 randomly floating out there in these boxes. I believe he said they made 150 boxes, so it was like what, 1 out of 1, like every 6 may have had one, or 1 out of 5 basically. But I got this one, and I'm sending this one to get CGC graded because I'm interested to see what the grade point is on it. And well, I'll let you decide on why I was so excited earlier. Amazing Spider-Man issue 129, the first appearance of the Punisher. When I turned this over, I like jumped up and I like almost threw it to the ground because I couldn't believe I pulled it. I was like, no bleeping way. I was like, holy. And I got it. I was just like, this, I like literally earlier when I seen this, I was lost for words. I could not believe that I got the first appearance of the Punisher. This goes back to February 1974. That was years before I was born. I was born in the early 80s. And I used to collect comics when I was like 10 years old. So like back in 90, 91, 92, back when Amazing Spider-Man 300, 361, like the first appearance of Carnage, the first symbiote of Venom, the first appearance of Venom, I had all those comics. And then in 95, when we moved from where we lived and eventually came back, like all my comics were gone. So I lost on like some ones now that are considered like vintage grill comics that a lot of people are trying to get their hands on nowadays. I had this in a comic book box. No, it was actually a shoe box. Then I got a comic book box. We got a comic book store in our town back before I stopped collecting comics. But this was the main hitter that I got out of this box, and the $250 I paid, and to pull this, I am I'm very thankful I got it. I I didn't even. He's got his own logo of a sticker for these comics to seal them up. Can't really focus in this. There it is. That's SpidermanBoot.com. And for $250, I pulled. I'm not. I'm just spitballing here, but I looked online. This is like a. If it's high grade, it's in a CGC. They could be worth. They were from 25 to possibly 3,500 or more. But like being raw like this without being graded or in a slab, I seen prices anywhere from like 600 to like 1,500. I think I even seen one where it was like 2,100, 2,300. So I'm not sure what this is actually retails at, but this was a major pull, and I am very happy with this box. So, like I said, Black Friday, I believe he said they're having it out midnight Pacific Standard Time. So for me, that would be. Or are they going Eastern or Central? I can't remember what it was, but I know it'd be like 10 o'clock my time when they start selling them, I believe. I think they're going Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, so it'd be like 11 my time. But anyway, that's when the V7 goes out, and I definitely am going to buy another one of these boxes. I believe this V7 will be the same thing, $250. There's going to be some possibility of first appearing hits like this in that box, along with 9 other great comics that I'm not disappointed in. I mean, I'm not too familiar with a couple of them, but I know that they're, I can appreciate the value of them. I can appreciate the artwork. I'm just seeing this, I'm just kind of like lost for words. But so I made a quick video on this, and this is my first video on YouTube, and I just wanted to let people know that about that's SpidermanBoot.com, and like I said, I can't believe I even got this, but maybe down the road I'll make another video, another unboxing, maybe of the V7. Or maybe I could show you a video when I get this graded when it comes back, and we could see what it came back as. But thank you, YouTube world, and thanks to JPG McFly and his That's SpidermanBooth.com, and what they do for people out there that are comic book enthusiasts. And peace out. This is your boy, Foam Skillet, signing out.